All right, what's up, you guys? I got to share something with you. I'm on vacation, and so we're going to be reporting some stories from right here on the smartphone. But this is absolutely absurd, and we got to talk about this because there is a real possibility that this nut job up here that you see could end up running the state of California. And I tell you what, he's far worse than Gavin, the greasehead Newsome. Yeah, he said, hey, hold my beer and go get me a can of lard that I can slap on top of my head. I can do a much worse job than Gavin Newsom. And so we're going to talk about this. So this guy is at the current time tied with the Republican who is in second place, where the last poll that they did, he was at 14%. So the top candidate is at 17% and two are at 14%. So that means that there could be a chance that this guy could go up against the top Republican for a runoff. And if he makes it into the runoff, I'm going to tell you what, he's going to win because the Democrats have the percentage edge with the population. So let's just see what you've got coming your way if this guy, Tom Steyer, makes it in. It says here that he's unveiled his extremely radical open-door anti-ICE immigration platform as he goes after the top office. Okay, so he's a hedge fund billionaire. That's really interesting. Why do we get these twisted people, twisted, super, mega rich people with these ridiculous and absurd beliefs and policies? I don't know. So he wasn't doing too well until Eric Swalwell got taken out with his debauchery, uncovering all of the assault scandals that are going on. So in comes this man who's 68 years old. And here's what he says that he wants to do. Okay, he said that he wants to nullify all federal immigration laws. He wants to jail federal immigration law enforcement officers and return deported individuals back to the U.S. What the entire hell is that all about? Now, it goes on to say here, on his Twitter post, his X post, he wants to abolish ICE, put ICE agents in jail and treat them like the mob. Bring those kidnapped and detained by ICE back home. So how do you call California the home when these people come up from South American countries or Mexico or coming from China or Europe by way of Mexico? How is California the home? That's pretty interesting. I just don't understand that. So Steyer's immigration plan includes abolishing ICE, all right, trying to jail ICE agents, and then he wants to open up the border. And then, get this, he says that he would pledge to ignore the U.S. Supreme Court rulings that he does not like. Okay, how much worse can you get than this? And, I just kind of wonder what would happen if this guy gets elected and Donald Trump is still in office. There's going to be hell to pay. This is going to be the fight for the ages. Okay, now check this out. It says that the candidate's first bullet point made during the claim that ICE uses racial profiling to arrest illegal migrants and to target them for deportation. He claims that in California, the statutes outlaw law enforcement agencies from profiling anyone based on their race. Well, let me ask you this. If the majority of people are coming up through Mexico and they are Hispanic, then how are you supposed to arrest them without getting in trouble for profiling based on race? You flip that around and then you find out it's really just a protection measure so that they can bring in all the illegals they want and not allow law enforcement or ICE to do anything about it. Oh, check this out. My plan will pursue supervisory liability. This body of law empowers the California justice system to criminally prosecute and imprison not just the ICE agents who are committing these crimes, but the leadership directing them to do so. Oh, what are you going to do? Go and arrest everybody all the way up to the president? Let's just see how well that works out for you. Well, anyway, this gets worse and worse as you read the story, and I encourage you to go on to Breitbart and check this out. So anyone who has been deported, well, they were kidnapped, and we're going to bring them back, quote unquote, home to California, where we taxpayers get to pay for everything they want, including top surgery for the trans men. Did you see that story that broke today? Yeah. So I guess we could expect a whole lot more than that if this guy gets elected into office. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And we might have to do a deep dive on this when I get back from vacation, but I just wanted to get this up there and get your opinion. Question: do you think Tom Steyer has a chance of winning? And second question, do you think that we are in for the battle of the ages if he does win, where Donald Trump and the feds are going to have to come down on him hard? And who will win? I'm putting my bet on Donald Trump. I don't think this guy's going to make it in a head-to-head fight, but you let me know what you think. That's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I'm out.